everybody. Welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Oliver.
And this week we're talking about the 70s.
Yeah, buddy.
We did the 60s last week.
Yep.
Interesting, learned a lot.
Yeah, definitely different times.
Different times,
60s,
for sure.
That's for sure.
It was a good show. And then this week, the 70s.
Yeah, might as well just keep rolling through the decades.
Oh, yeah.
While we're at it.
Keep it going. I mean, now with the 70s, we get a little more technical, I guess. But
everything got real groovy.
Did it ever. So, yeah, and even like a lot of this, stuff from then, still to this day.
There's a lot more relatable things from the 70s today than there were
from the 60s.
From the 60s.
I agree 100%.
At least with the terminology
from the
70s. And whether it's kept its popularity or it's just making a reprisal now.
Yeah.
I don't know, but as far as these terms go, there's a lot of terms that I still use.
Come on.
So I don't know if I'm that old. But I don't know, we'll see.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
So in 1970, we did the show on recycling.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, 1970, the symbol for the recycling thing was founded. In 1970, it was in a design contest.
Huh.
That simple.
That's the little arrows.
That's it.
Going around.
Yep. And they thought that was brilliant for the recycling.
I feel like they should just make a new one.
It's definitely time to revamp the whole recycling system.
Right.
I think.
Well, if you asked Pepsi, they'd be 13 by now. Maybe recycling's taking a page out of Coca-Cola.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep it at the same.
Yeah, keep it basic.
Keep it basic. So, a weird thing from the 70s that I discovered is, so you remember going to maybe your grandma's house or a great aunt or an older relative, and you could always tell when a house hadn't been renovated for a long time because there were some very staple things in there that were weird. Shag carpets, strange appliances and stuff. So the most popular colors of appliances and home furnishings in the 70s were avocado green and harvest gold, often used together.
And I can remember going to my grandparents' house.
Yep.
They had the green. I can remember that green fridge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they were not alone.
They were probably in every household.
Yeah. Yep. Crazy.
So 1972, HBO started its first subscription.
Nice.
1972.
And I didn't realize they've been around that long.
Yeah, HBO, and it's funny too because I remember HBO the cable. Now with everything streaming, there's HBO this, HBO that, there's so many different things.
Yep.
But it started back in 1972, and also Richard Nixon was elected president of the United States.
Ah, great.
Good old 72.
Ugly ass face. I don't know what you guys were thinking in the 70s. All right. So in the 70s, two of the world's most notorious serial killers were arrested. Charles Manson in 1971, then of course Ted Bundy in 1975. Yeah.
Damn, it seems like
two fucking whack jobs, man.
Yeah, but we've known about forever. He's always relevant, even to these days. You know, so it's like hearing it happen in the 70s. You're like, God damn,
shit, 50 years ago.
Yeah, what?
That's crazy. Yeah, and then same for Ted Bundy. I mean, you're talking 45 years ago.
Yeah,
he got arrested. So.
He was a nut.
Yeah, driving his Volkswagen. The taillight that was out. Crazy.
Fix it!
Imagine if the taillight in that was not broken.
Oh, he would.
And he confessed to I think it was 30 or 31 murders in total.
Yeah.
But they suspect that it was probably closer to 100.
It has to be.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Because when you that is crazy.
They're both just whack jobs, man.
So, 1975, the Vietnam War ends, which is pretty cool. Thank God.
A plus.
Yeah.
That ended.
And also,
what a mess that turned into.
Also, the blockbuster movie Jaws, the original Jaws movie.
That was in the 70s?
75.
I thought that was 85.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
And you can tell,
that movie's 45 years old.
Yes. Still relevant, playing.
Oh yeah.
When like Shark
when dum dum.
I love it.
Yeah.
And when Shark Week comes, they throw that in there. Of course.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Mm-hmm. And then Sony also introduces the Betamax videotape.
I thankfully do not remember that. I'm a late 80s baby.
Right.
So I do not remember the Betamax.
I remember a very little, but oh god, it's just so funny to even to think about. And then Bill Gates and Paul Allen created Microsoft, which obviously there's no need to explain.
No. The end. Bill Gates got it.
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
Yeah. Way to make, hundreds of billions.
He's only worth $100 billion now. So.
Which looks cheap compared to Bezos.
I know.
It's like Bill Gates is like broke compared to Bezos. You know what I mean? Like Bezos is worth like twice as much money as Bill Gates.
I know. I mean, thanks for the internet and all that, but
yeah, right. But what do people use the internet for? To go to Amazon
to watch podcasts.
Bezos should really go up and shake Bill Gates' hand. Thanks for making a catalyst.
If it wasn't for Bill Gates, there would be no
Amazon.
Oh god, how the world works.
Yeah. All right, so I want to talk about a legend in the 70s.
Let's hear it.
Evel Knievel. An American hero, badass. Every kid wanted to be Evel Knievel.
Oh, for sure.
Known for his attempt to jump across Snake River Canyon in Idaho. He jumped over the fountains at Caesar's Palace.
Yep.
I don't know if you've ever been to Vegas or not, but that fountain, that's a big ass fountain.
But I did watch a documentary on good old
super cool. He also holds the Guinness World Record for having broken the most bones in a lifetime.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Some of his crashes, I mean, it's like, dude, I can't believe he's gonna jump again.
He broke every single bone in his body.
Wow.
Literally. Every single one. All 204, 206, I think it's 204 or 206.
Right.
Bones that are in your body. He broke every single one at least once. That's nuts.
He's like, yeah, pinky broke it.
Like wrist? 8 times.
Wrist?
12.
Jaw?
4.
Nose?
8.
And we're just looking at it. He just looks,
Yeah,
and he's like, you know what I think I'm going to do?
Tell you if somebody... right.
I'm going to do another jump. He's just like...
What? On a Harley.
His last jump, his bones just break.
Right. Just pudding, essentially, after that. Crazy. But yeah, Evel Knievel.
Yeah, he was huge. And also...
he's a great trier.
He was a great trier. But the toy, they had a toy, Evel Knievel toy, for like 8 years was the #1 selling. Like, he made a lot of his money off of his merchandise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he had that striped suit.
Pay for all of his...
surgeries.
There's no way that any insurance company would have carried him.
Yeah, they're like...
Name, please, Evel Knievel. Denied.
Come on, man. Someone help me. That's too funny. It's so true, though.
Yeah.
Also, another big movie, 1977, Star Wars came out.
It's the biggest.
The episode 5, the original Star Wars.
Yep.
And that, it's still a great movie.
Oh, yeah. So the first 3 that were made were episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
And then the second 3 that were made were 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
No. 7, 8, and 9, and then the newest ones. Oh no. The other way around. Yeah. So when 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3,
and all that.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah. And it's crazy too because like the movies made back then, you can't redo those,
No.
Those are just original staples. Yeah. But the newer ones that were supposed to happen before happened, with all the new technology. So it's like, it was still good.
Yeah, they were kind of butt though. I
like the older ones better.
I do too, but I like the 3 newest ones probably the best overall.
Yeah.
I think. Just because they're new movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, but I mean, the originals will always be more special to me because I remember watching those with my dad.
Oh,
when
hell
I was,
yeah.
7.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Oh, VHS. Yeah. And you got to put it in the rewinder.
And you got to rewind the tape because if you don't rewind the tape,
Yep, you get charged a Blockbuster. For all the millennials.
They even made
they'll
those.
Just never know.
They even made
the rewinders. Yes. I had one that was shaped like a car.
Yeah.
It was like a Ferrari or something. You put the tape in. He was trying to do it in the VCR.
Right.
It took forever, dude. It was like 15 minutes.
It was like.
Yeah. I remember when we first got a rewinder.
Those were fast though.
Dude, you put it in there and you click it, rewind. Done. And you were like, oh my god, this is amazing.
But you didn't know if it like the tape broke in there. You're like, wait a minute, that's
because sometimes you hear the
yeah. It just goes
and you're
so
like,
quick.
Damn. Oh god.
The 70s, baby. Woo!
Shit. So one of the biggest rages in the 70s was roller skate disco.
Oh, huge.
Roller skate.
Yeah.
Disco. Yeah. Go to the rink, skate around.
Oh, yeah.
Get groovy.
Disco ball.
Do a bunch of LSD.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man.
Right.
You want to drink a beer out the parking lot?
No. Not with you, I don't. It's going to be paper. What's that paper floating in my beer?
I remember in the 80s, my friend Justin had a party. I think he was turning maybe 6 or 7 or 8. And out in Greece, there used to be U.S. roller skate. That's what it was called.
Skating rink?
Yeah. And, I mean, even in the 80s a little bit, that was still popular. And we all went there and we skated our asses off.
My dad, almost every weekend when I was a kid for years, we used to go to Horizon. Fun Effects. The skating rink. / arcade.
Yeah.
/ laser tag.
Yeah, they got everything there.
Oh, yeah. It's still out there, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's still open. Well, maybe not now because of COVID, but...
Right.
But yeah, man, I used to love going out there, dude.
Yeah.
You know? And my dad... So I was rollerbladed.
Yeah.
Because roller skates were...
What?
I mean, they were roller skates. But my dad would always rent roller skates.
Yeah.
Not rollerblades. He tried rollerblades a couple of times. He failed miserably. Pops was quick on a roller. We used to me and my dad, we used to race each other around. He was fast on the roller skates, man. Yeah.
So I tried rollerblades.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. Like, I could go, but when I went to stop, I couldn't stop. I wasn't used to it. And I would, like, put my wheels out like this, and I would just turn and fall every time. And I got fed up with the roller blades.
See, I was exactly the opposite. I tried roller skates once, and I was
Breaking your
like,
ankles.
yeah, dude, I was so screwed on it, man. I just couldn't understand it. I was like, F this, I'm going back to rollerblades.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yep. 1978, the first Garfield comic strip debuts.
Huh.
Even Garfield, I mean, he's still, I haven't seen a newspaper in a while, but is he still in?
I don't know. Well, newspapers were obviously popular then, too.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
My grandfather used to sit on the front step and and just, and I mean, he just big asshole like that.
Just reading the whole thing.
Oh
too.
yeah, the whole thing. Even the locals or whatever came in.
And then when they put them away too, they'd always to fold it and then fold it back, and then maybe one more and they put it down.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Or they.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. The tuck. Yep. They'd just be like.
Well, that was fun.
Looking smart in their trench coats and shit.
And the computer video games started to get popular.
Yeah.
70s. The video game Space Invaders was released. You played it, Rob.
Oh yeah, Space Invaders? Yeah. Absolutely, dude.
So we played. Did you have that one?
Oh yeah.
Turn
with
controller.
With the little weird dial thing.
That was just like, oh my god, what? Instead of.
Yep. You know what else got released in 1978?
I do not.
Matthew Horst.
Oh boy.
Got released in 1978.
I did. I'm part of this.
Right along with Space Invaders.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It was Rollerblade Disco, Space Invaders, and Matt Horst. Go 70s.
And here I am. So now I can almost. Now I'm just as old as Space Invaders.
And that weird little dial.
Oh man. Woo. So yes, I am part of the 70s.
70s.
78, baby.
70s. Yeah. Space Invaders and roller disco.
Wow.
Let's get it. Oh, so obviously there was a bunch of popular toys, you know, including, you know, when technology was really starting to do with, you know, Bill Gates was doing his thing with the internet, which, you know, was the birth of a whole bunch of stuff. And then, you know, the gaming world was, you know, in its infancy, starting to make some moves. So what does one company do? What do they decide to do to make a brand new toy? Pet rocks. We're gonna sell pet rocks.
Which was hugely
Massive.
Yeah.
Massively popular. It
Yeah.
was like the thing to have. For what?
We're gonna get one.
But they sold these, dude. So they came in this little box with a little handle on it that said Pet Rock with holes in it so that it could breathe or whatever.
Wow.
But then, you know, you get like extra shit with it. Like you get like the little googly eyes, you know,
nice.
and like little pipe cleaners for like arms and shit, and like you know, little like cotton balls for hair. for rocks. These kids are decorating rocks. And you know what gets me the worst? Let me take a sip before I fucking...
Let me have a quick sip.
People paid for these rocks. I could go outside right now and get a pet rock. For free.
Yeah. So in the next couple weeks, we both need to bring in a pet rock.
Pet rock? My pet rock's going to be way cooler than your pet rock.
To bring in the studio.
Done. Put them right here.
Yeah.
Right next to us.
Yep.
All right. Pet rocks.
So.
You going to buy yours or you going to find yours?
I
think I'm going to capture mine in the wild. Like domesticate him. I'm going to have a domesticated wild rock.
And then we'll auction them off.
Yeah! You could own a piece of One Drink memorabilia.
We'll do it every week. We'll auction off a pet rock.
Local Rochester may revamp lost pet rocks.
They're bringing the 70s back.
No, we're not. Maybe we're going to do the pet rocks.
So in the 70s, you know, as technology was getting bigger,
yeah.
Started having cassette tapes for
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
79, the Walkman comes out.
Yes. All right, you know, now even though I'm an 80s baby,
Yeah.
I had a Walkman.
Oh,
several.
yeah.
I had several Walkman.
Yep.
Yeah. Clip it right here.
Yeah. The big, it was...
You gotta put it on the right side though, so when you pop the thing and the tape pops out, it don't pop out towards you and you get like all screwed up.
Oh yeah, I remember like riding my bike all the time. My mom's like, "Don't wear headphones, you know, when you're riding your bike." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I never will."
Don't whack little foam ones.
Oh
that just,
yeah,
like, touch your ear. Yeah,
I can't hear shit. So I always remember riding my bike and it would, you know, the tape would stop and I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I'm like, "Oh, one-handed."
Yeah, gotta start the tape.
Thinking I could like flip it over.
Side B.
What a pain in the ass! Holy shit!
I could never flip it over the right way because I never remembered if it was like a vertical flip or like a flip this way, or it's like which side is the tape. Oh yeah, I got it.
All while trying to ride a bike, you know, it's just like.
Yep.
But yeah, the Walkman. I mean, I would always drop mine.
Oh, I went through tons of them.
Yeah,
I went through tons of them.
Yeah, my mom's like, "What do you want for your birthday?"
A Walkman.
God damn, I need a Walkman.
I need a Walkman.
Right. And then even people even people out in public, you know, they would have them on and make sure that the newest Walkman was hit on their head.
Yeah, clipped right there so you could see it. The shirt tucked in, so it didn't go.
Like how people wear their phones now.
Yeah. That stupid click that makes when people take their phone out of that. Those stupid clips. Just put it in your pocket, man.
Yep.
Just put it in your pocket.
So yeah, the Walkman.
That's pretty good. Another big trend from the 70s?
Let's hear it.
Waterbeds.
Yes.
So I never slept in a waterbed. Friend of my mom had one that I remember. But other than that, I don't have a lot of personal experience with waterbeds. No.
I remember my parents definitely got one. I know for sure. And then when they got one, I know my older brother got one.
That's so funny.
Because they were just like, it's the new cool thing.
Yep.
I laid on it, and it sucked. I mean, it was different, but it was weird as hell.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep. Like, I tried sleeping in it, and I was just like...
Can you imagine if one of those popped, though? I mean, obviously it happened.
Yeah.
To some people out there.
You're just...
What a mess, dude. Can you imagine your shag carpet being drenched from your waterbed, dude?
And that shag... Now you gotta get rid of the shag
Dude,
carpet.
shag carpets were heavy enough as it was.
I'm gonna get some shag carpet.
No, you're not. For what?
Revamping the studio.
No.
We're bringing the 60s, the 70s.
We're not. We're not. He might be. This band might break up if we get some shag carpet.
No, but I mean, how many gallons was it? It was, I mean...
Oh, it had to be.
And there was different sizes, there was small.
Yeah.
King size.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's just, I mean, you're talking gallons. Just hundreds and hundreds of gallons of water.
Oh,
I would probably just sell the house.
I mean, that's going to damage your whole...
I'm moving.
It's like a fish tank when it breaks.
Right. Especially if it's upstairs. You know what I mean?
Mom and Dad,
right,
come
you're just
on.
sitting there having breakfast and the fucking ceiling comes down on you. Your parents end up on the kitchen table and you're like...
What were you guys doing?
I got your bed in my cereal. or in my hot cream of wheat with ice cream. Oh man. Oh, it's funny.
So yeah, there was the most famous movie stars back then. Mm-hmm. Paul Newman.
Yep. Of course.
Robert Redford.
Yep. Also a big one.
Proposal. Remember? Mm-hmm. Talked about that.
Yes, sir.
Clint Eastwood.
Watch that show.
Clint Eastwood. He's a legend. He was the man.
He's the legend.
John Wayne. Another one.
Again. Yep.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
I met Burt. He's my man.
Did you?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
New York City.
Damn.
Me and Burt. That's my guy. Al Pacino, of course. Woody Allen and Barbra Streisand. Mm-hmm. She was like an actor, singer.
Singer, yeah.
She had
Yeah. She was like a triple threat.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, those are some of the well-known movie stars in the 70s, and
nice.
Everyone could probably relate to, and still to this. I mean, Clint Eastwood's still going strong,
right, and he's 90,
and he's been doing movies
forever. Since like the 40s.
Right. We ain't going back that far.
Mm-mm.
That's our only fact from the 40s.
Right.
1940, Clint Eastwood's doing movies.
Clint Eastwood's doing movies.
That's it.
2020, Clint Eastwood's doing movies.
Right. What the hell?
What the shit? So speaking of stars, many of the biggest stars of the day all got their start on SNL.
Yes.
Including Bill Murray, Chevy Chase, and Jim Belushi.
Oh, yeah.
And that show also started in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And SNL stole TV.
Oh yeah.
When it first came out, and it's still going.
I still watch it here and there.
It doesn't have the prominence, or the prestige that it did. Right. I feel like, at least mainstream, as it did, in the 70s, 80s, 90s. But I mean, it's still a relevant show.
Yeah.
There are still people that are getting their careers started on SNL.
Of course.
So
it's still funny.
Oh yeah.
For me, I did watch some of the older shows prior to doing the show, and back then, they acted it and they laughed. You know what I mean? When it was funny, they couldn't hold themselves, and they would just crack up on the scene.
Yeah.
Now it seems, it's still funny, but you could just tell they're. So what are you doing today? Are you good? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's kind of real scripted.
Yeah.
But yeah, that show, 70s.
Yeah. 70s.
Killing it.
Yeah.
So the cost of living back then, in the 70s, from the 60s it was fairly cheap because businesses were still trying to whatever and everything with jobs. So in the 70s, a new house cost $23,000. Which is a lot from the 60s, because the 60s
was like 15 and some change or something.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
An average income was $10,000. Back then, in the 60s, I think it was like 5.
5,500 or something like that. Yeah.
So, everything's going up.
Starting to go up.
Gallon of gas was 36 cents.
Woof.
As
Getting
opposed
expensive.
to 4 cents.
Getting expensive.
And it was at,
right.
in the 60s. And a new car, $4,000.
Jesus Christ.
But I think back, what was it, the 60s, it was 50.
There wasn't much off of that. I don't think it was much off of that.
225 or something like that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, even, from the 60s to 70s, it's going up.
Yeah, it's
and it's going to keep
trending.
It's going to keep going up.
Yep. All right, so my last 2 cool things that happened in the 70s. December 15th, 1970, the Venera 7 is the first space probe to land on the planet Venus.
Oh, shit.
And successfully transmit data back to Earth.
Damn.
I know.
Venus.
In the 70s, they sent a thing all the way to Venus. I wonder how long it took to get there.
Probably a while, but picture how, just big the computer system or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
As it compared to, you could take a phone up there now.
Right.
And be like,
well, they were saying that the first Apollo shuttle that landed on the moon, that spacecraft had the same processing power. The entire all the computers on that entire space shuttle had the same processing power as a modern day smartphone.
That's right. I do remember that. Crazy.
And let me tell you something. I ain't going to space with just this.
Nope.
So those space cowboys,
oh yeah,
y'all can have it.
Wow.
Y'all can have it. And then finally, October 1st, 1971, Walt Disney World officially opened.
Wow.
The resorts included the Magic Kingdom, Disney's Contemporary Resort, which probably had all avocado green toilets.
For sure.
And, brown sinks. Disney's Polynesian Resort and Disney's Fort Wilderness and Campground.
Nice.
Yeah. And then, Disney died and then he got cryogenically frozen.
He did. And,
But don't search Disney Frozen on Google. You'll just come up with a movie.
Let it go!
Let it go! You should go back and watch our first conspiracy theory show.
Yes.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Can't watch our second one because, well...
No, you can. We filmed it eventually.
True. Yeah.
But it wasn't as good as the first one.
The original.
Yeah, the original.
And now, Walt Disney was huge back then. 80s, 90s. It's huge now, and they pretty much own...
everything. Yeah.
It's
going to be... the future is going to be Amazon, Disney, and...
that's it.
Google.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
So basically, we need...
unless Amazon buys Google.
Which he probably will. But we need one of those 3 to really get to know one drink.
Right. Right. So, Amazon...
yeah, so they could be like...
I'm banking on Amazon.
Well, and they come out with Amazon... I think they do have an Amazon Music.
Disney could make characters of us, though.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine if we had
I would love it.
An animated show or movie about us?
Yes.
On the Disney Channel?
I'm going to tag in Disney.
Yes. We should do a show on Disney.
Just Disney.
We should do a show on Disney and then just tag Disney in all of it.
Done deal.
Done. Next, stay tuned we got 80s, then 90s.
Yeah, everyone loves Disney.
In 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for our Disney show.
Everyone loves Disney, so we'll just,
Yeah, favorite Disney movies, characters.
We'll get like a little
You ever been down there?
I went to Orlando, yes.
Yeah.
So.
Me too.
Twice. It was fun.
Yeah.
But, so...
This is going to be my favorite part of the show.
Every decade, they have their terms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Phrases and terms that are super popular.
Some last for eternal life.
Yeah. Some
Some just come and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, here's one. And these were all the ones I looked up were relatively used everyday slang, whatever, in the 70s.
Yep.
Just like we use, or whoever uses them now. So, I got a skitty. I got a skitty, like S-K-I-T-T-Y.
Is that like a singular term for a Skittle?
I don't know.
I got skitty.
I have to hurry.
Oh, that's stupid.
I got a skitty.
Oh, that probably is a shortened slang term for skedaddle.
That probably.
which I think came from like the
I got a skedaddle.
30s or 40s. Yeah.
They just shortened it up.
What about aw sookie sookie?
Oh, Jesus.
Means aw yeah, baby. Aw sookie sookie.
Oh, man. So, here's the skinny. Yo, here's the skinny.
You like about to tell me some news?
Yup, here's the story.
Alright. About bad.
Bad, I mean, bad is still relevant now.
Bad is still good.
Yeah. Right. Bad is still good.
Bad is still good.
Oh. So, crib.
Crib. Oh, the house, of course.
And it's still... in the 90s or 2000s, it was huge.
Oh, yeah.
That was the thing to
Yeah,
say.
well, I mean, MTV made a whole
MTV
show about
cribs.
it. Yeah.
God damn. So, I may use it. I don't know.
I don't think I ever used crib.
I say
much.
dip.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to dip. Yeah.
I don't know when that came
I'm
up.
about to dip. I know. Well, we're eventually going to find where dip came from, but I use dip all the time.
Oh, God.
Here's one. Bomb.
Bomb. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Shit's bomb.
It was bomb.
It was bomb.
I do use that.
I still use that one, too. And bummer.
Bummer?
Bummer. What a bummer.
Sometimes.
What a bummer. I use it when I'm like deeply bummed out.
Yeah.
You know, I can't use the word and it's whatever. I'll be like, oh man, what a bummer.
Yeah. So everyone gives high fives, you know, blah blah blah. Back then they were like, yo, give me some skin. What? Oh shit. And I even think that was in the movie what was that movie with all the... I can't even think of it. Outsiders, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It was where the 4 kids went to look for the dead body.
Oh, Lean on Me.
Yeah!
Stand by Me.
Stand by me. That's where it was.
Remember
they were like, come on, man. Give me some skin. So, yeah. That was the high five back then.
Yeah. Man. How about colder than a deuce?
Oh.
This was funny because deuce to me as a totally like I'm about to go take a deuce.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, damn, I thought those things were hot.
Right. Even when it's cold out, that deuce is still 98.6, man. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
But no, so colder than a deuce basically means it's basically like the term is colder than a bitch in here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it's just like a phrase. It doesn't actually have a meaning. It's just used to emphasize something.
Okay.
You know?
Whew.
So, colder than a deuce.
Yeah. That would throw everyone off now.
Everyone off.
They'd
be like,
what did you just say?
What?
So nifty. Do you ever say nifty? That's
No.
Nifty.
I mean, I know what nifty is, but yeah.
I just say cool.
I mean, if I'm trying to if I'm trying to impersonate somebody from like the 70s, then I'll be like, ooh, it's nifty.
Yeah, right.
Totally nifty. It's groovy. Copacetic means all right.
All right.
Everything's copacetic.
So if you're saying something, I'm like, close the shades.
I'll be like, why is it too bright? Is it too bright in here for you?
It basically means
close the shades.
It basically just means shut up.
What? I'll be walking over to the window.
You're like, you told me to close the shades.
Like, yeah, that's what I thought. I'll be like, what?
I'm like, no. I was just telling you to shut up, man.
Mm-hmm. Another popular one was freaks me out.
Uh-huh.
I still say
freaks
that.
Me out.
Freaks me out.
Yeah.
Freaks me out.
Psych.
Psych. I say that sometimes.
I used to say that all the time.
I still say it sometimes.
Yo, remember, psych. So yeah.
I don't say it as much as I used to, but
right. It was definitely it's relevant.
How about a Hertz donut?
Mm-hmm.
You know a Hertz donut?
I don't know if to say yes or no.
So it's the act of it's the infliction of pain, as in hurts. Don't it? So they call it a Hertz donut.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to give you a Hertz donut.
Yeah. I don't want that anymore.
Weird. No, I don't want that.
Putts?
Putts.
You putts.
Idiot.
Yeah.
I love the word putz.
I say it sometimes, and I say ass clown too sometimes.
Oh, ass clown is arguably one of my favorite
and
most descriptive insults ever.
I know, like
fucking ass clown.
And I think even at the bar one time, I don't even know, someone was being stupid, and I was just like, look at that ass clown, and then you and I just started laughing.
I was bartending. I remember that like it was yesterday, dude, because I was bartending, and I heard you say it, and I turned around from the bar, and I was like, ass clown, and you... over.
Yep.
All right. Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers.
Oh
my gosh.
This one, I can't imagine anyone saying, stop dipping in my Kool-Aid.
I mean, that whole thing came from the whole Jim Jones or whatever.
Stay out of my business, basically.
Yeah. But the whole Kool-Aid thing, that came from, what was that cult? Anyways, there was this cult, and he moved everybody over to Guyana. There was 1,000 people. Yeah, and then he got them to drink the Kool-Aid. That's what I say. Well, it's not exactly that one, but another similar one that was birthed in the 70s because this whole Jim Jones thing was, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
That's right.
Oh, he must have been drinking the Kool-Aid.
And there's a ton of Kool-Aid terms, obviously.
Oh, yeah. But all of that stems from that whole mass suicide thing with the Kool-Aid.
And I do remember
with arsenic,
Crazy.
Yeah.
And people even followed and whatever.
How about sound as a pound?
Oh, sound as a pound?
Means all is well.
Ah.
Weird.
This podcast is sound as a pound.
Yeah. Stoked. That's one that I still say stoked.
I do still say stoked.
Yep. And then, all right, last one. This one is shrimp farming. Shrimp farming.
Shrimp farming.
Shrimp farming.
I didn't see this in Forrest Gump, so...
It means neat. Cool.
Okay. Shrimp farming?
Shrimp farming.
How's
your day? Shrimp farming.
What? Where the hell did you do that?
Right.
Around here in Rochester?
I know shrimp's here. If you're catching what you think are shrimp out of Lake Ontario, I promise you it ain't shrimp.
Oh, man. So those are some of the terms, but here's some of the cool... famous toys. Simon says,
boop.
Doop, doop.
Boop, boop.
Oh, yeah. And
boop, boop,
speak and
boop.
spell. Do you remember the speak and spell? So it was just basically this thing where you would type it in. It's this orange thing with a handle. And, you type in a word and it says it. So whatever you type in, it says.
Huh. I don't remember those.
It was good for learning. My mom had one, she was like, Star Wars figures, of course.
Oh, of course.
Huge. Pong, the first video game.
Yep.
Skateboard. The Nerf ball. Nerf.
70s?
70s.
No shit.
And there's Nerf everything
now, yeah.
So,
Nerf guns.
The Easy Bake Oven for all the little girls out there.
Yep. My cousin had one of those.
Yeah.
Yep.
And people still buy them. Things.
Oh, yeah.
Light Bright. You remember Light Bright?
Dude! No joke, man. My Light Bright, I had a Light Bright when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. I had one.
That was arguably one of my favorite toys ever.
I wish I could get one now.
Yeah.
So we could do the logo.
Yeah.
Just one drink.
With a Light Bright.
A Light Bright.
That'd be
I'm going to look on
Amazon.
God damn it!
I wonder how many times on average someone says or references Amazon every single day. You talk about creating a household term.
Yeah. That name is going to go in the dictionary, not as Amazon,
like the jungle or the river.
It's going to be like Amazon with an asterisk.
Right. With this little smiley face
Yeah.
underneath it.
Exactly. Cha-ching.
Right.
And it's going to be like...
Well, the definition is literally just going to be all dollar signs.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I saw that, speaking of Amazon, I saw a friend of mine, or somebody on my Facebook, posted a thing where they said, if you could go back and tell your 15-year-old self 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
Oof.
And there was popular ones like It'll Be Okay, or say, just positive affirmations for life's gonna be okay, or it's not that bad, or it gets better was like a popular one, or whatever, stay strong, man, or whatever. My 3 words that I put on this post: invest in Amazon.
You would be super rich right now.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
You're like, everything's going to be not okay.
Right, everybody was like, it was all positive stuff. Fuck that. Invest in Amazon.
You're like, let me hit him with some facts real quick.
Right. It was crazy how many reactions I got off of that one, too. Everybody was tripping over that.
They're just like, oh.
Oh, right. Because I just solved all of my unhappiness.
And then people are like, you are smart. Good job, Ollie.
Yeah. Keep hitting me with the 3 words.
Do you got anything else?
No, man, that's it for me.
The 70s.
That's it for the 70s.
They were good.
Hey, they were radical.
The evolution's coming, where there's slightly,
more
and more relevance.
Closer.
But that is our one drink for the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't forget, guys, check us out on Facebook and YouTube, both at One Drink Podcast. Like, follow, and share on both. And don't forget, on this YouTube page, just click on that little subscribe button. It's red. It's right down there.
Yep.
Or down there. I don't know which side of the screen I'm on for you, so it's right down here. It's a little red button. It's about this big. If it's gray, you already hit it. Awesome. If it's red, click it.
Yep.
Click it. Takes 2 seconds. I'll wait. I'll wait while you do that.
Yeah. And all we're trying to do is distract you for one drink. That's it. One drink.
Hold on. Give them 2 seconds to subscribe.
All right.
Awesome. Appreciate it, guys. As always, you can check out our live show every other Saturday afternoons, our full-length show here on YouTube, and on our Facebook page on Wednesdays at 6, and then our history shows on Mondays.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys, as always, for all the love and support.
Yep.
And we see you in the 80s next week.
Oh, boy.
Cheers.
See ya.